Arsenal player ratings versus Man City as Christos Tzolis and Martinodegaard joined for 9-10. Sheer is how Football London rated the Arsenal player performances in their FA Community Shield clash with Manchester City. Arsenal sent a clear message to their supposed main challengers for the Premier League, Manchester City, scoring for fun to win the FA Community Shield. The Gunners scored after just 23 seconds, Riccardo Calafiori latching onto an excellent pass by Miles Lewis-Skelly before slotting past Gianluigi Donnarumma. The second came from a Kai Havertz headed goal, created by Martin Odegaard's cross, and headed back across by Christos Tzolis. Arsenal might have struck fear into teams for how they start halves because just after the break, Odegaard, found by Tzolis, took a dream touch, set the Italian keeper on the ground and passed the ball into an effectively empty net. Overall, it was a startlingly good performance that should be sending serious concerns to the rest of the Premier League. With the campaign kicking off properly on Friday, the fans in the Principality Stadium will be chomping at the bit to see their side play again, and with players returning, they're only going to get better. Here is how Football London has judged the players' FA Community Shield performances. David Raya was forced into a good save from Phil Foden before being forced into action again from close range. In the second half, Antoine Semenyo forced a great low stop from the Spaniard too. 8. Ben White Doku is a tough man to deal with for any player, but White did an excellent job marshalling the Belgian. Jack Grealish came on after the break, and he set about stifling him too. But it was the overlapping runs we have come to associate so greatly with the England full-back that was causing City so many issues too. 8. Christian Mosquera has looked a little shaky in pre-season, but here, he looked more mature than any of the preceding games against some of the best forwards in the land. 7. Gabriel produced a brilliant sliding challenge to prevent Doku from a promising position in the box, turning to roar at the Man City fans behind the goal after. He too was another that looked a little rusty this summer, but his game stepped up several levels to face his old rival. Another great showing was a sliding tackle in the box on Rico Lewis, this time in front of the Arsenal fans, followed by the chance to celebrate with those in red and white. 9. Riccardo Calafiori finished the opening goal like a seasoned striker, finessing the ball past the Italian goalkeeper. Could have had a second but volleyed a shot over the bar. 8. Bruno Guimaraes, a half of Football he will never forget, I am sure, making his first start for the Gunners, and what a half it was. Some brilliant aggression and progression which the Arsenal fans are sure to fall in love with. 8. Miles Lewis-Skelly brilliant pass between the lines for the opening goal, and again showed just how mad it would be to ever consider selling the England international. He just looks so accomplished playing with either Guimaraes or Rice next to him, and looks like he should be locking down that position. 9. Martin Odegaard, the Arsenal captain, has looked sharp throughout pre-season and found himself at the center of the action again here, curling a ball into the box, which led to the second Arsenal goal. But it was the goal at the start of the second half, sitting Gianluigi Donnarumma down before slotting into the back of the net, which sent the fans into raptures. 9. Madwick had several chances in the game to create a moment or take a shot at goal, but each time left us wanting more. His use of speed though was causing plenty of problems for Gvardiol, who was struggling to contain him. 7. Kai Havertz, the man for the big games, scoring again against City, and in a cup final, although he might have been a tad fortunate with the finish. There were some other nice touches and link-ups through the game too, as seemingly again the German has the nod for the big games from Arteta. 8. Christos Tzolis, he earned 51 goal contributions last season for Club Brugge, and he has 2 now in a high-profile match to earn his first piece of silverware with the club. The reversed header for Havertz before then finding Odegaard in the box for his goal. 9. Declan Rice to be able to bring on the midfielder with a 2-goal lead against a side like Man City is quite the benefit. Some really cute pieces of work in tight spaces showed that already. The England midfielder, without any pre-season, looks very good. 7. Bukayosaka immediately into the action with a great chance after being found down the right. Cutting inside, he could only find the side netting, dragging his shot. Came close to finding a one-on-one situation with Donnarumma, but his touch let him down. Had another great chance to score when fed by Hincapie in the box, but sliced it just over the bar. Great movement however. 7. Piero Hincapie replacing Calafiori. The quality again to have a player as good as Hincapie off the bench was impressive. He helped see out the win and even provided a big chance, crossing for Saka, which should have earned him an assist. 7. Victor Gyökeres with links to Julian Alvarez and Victor Osimhen. And now, the Swede not picked for the Community Shield. Question will linger till the window closes whether Gyökeres is going to stay. In his cameo here, there was some good physical moments, but wasn't able to exercise his chances to run in behind. 5. Martin Zubimendi, many questions about where the Spaniard and where he now fits in with Guimaraes and Luis Skelly, both top options. He came on and helped see out the win without necessarily standing out. 5. Beer Kai Ease came on very late in the game, but again showed the depth in the squad.